100 years ago, there was a Spanish flu that happened, and it was devastating for the world. And this is the first time, not the only time, but at this scale, a new pandemic has affected us. This means that this is not impossible for this to repeat itself. It will surely repeat itself. We don't know when, and we are very, very lucky that COVID has such a low incidence, that it's not killing children at the same scale as old people, etc. But it's a very good opportunity for the world to actually train itself on how to really respond correctly to a pandemic. And we are very, very lucky that COVID has happened in that sense, the way it has, because most of us, the majority of us, are stuck at home, learning stuff, doing that, but it's really not as catastrophic it is catastrophic.
Yes.
It's just not that terrible.
It could have been worse. And actually, you're right. There's an article in Nature that explains that climate change, which we will be talking about today, is responsible also for the pandemic, because animals retreat in the backs of forests, change habitats, find new viruses that have evolved. And then since we get close to animals, we eat them, and so on and so on, we catch this. And you're right, it could have been far worse. It could, with the challenges we're all facing, this could reproduce more and more, and it could be like a norm, right? So actually being ready, you're right, to remind us of this is important. And in Asia, one thing also I want to add, we have all these cities collaborating. I think Asia, or some countries that had been hit in the past by these types of events, seem to have better managed this. So what can we learn from them, right? I don't know if we could have maybe a next event where we actually bring some countries who have been living this. So we just copy paste, like we don't need to reinvent the wheel. I'm pretty sure a lot of the processes we're talking about today are kind of already somewhere in place somewhere else. And I think that's the beauty of today, the digital world. We can, collaborate, exchange, and we should learn fast, because, you're right, Laura, it could have been far worse, and it could be worse tomorrow, right? What if the virus evolves, right? The vaccine is one thing, but some people are saying, it's not necessarily the solution, right? So, so basically, thanks for adding this, Laura. That was very important indeed.